All right, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever time of the day you're watching this. I hope it's a good one. So I'm doing this 7-day social media detox. And I don't really remember the last time that I was truly bored. Ever since smartphones came out with the games, and when they first came out, they were very limited. They had the App Store, they had a few games, but now, you can just do everything. I don't even think most people don't even need a computer anymore, but this morning I was truly bored. I didn't know really what to do, what to spend my time on. And that's really kind of sad as we sit here in 2025 and we have so much available to us. And for the most part, most people spend a lot of their time on their phones or tablets, whatever it may be. So yeah, this morning I was just bored. So this is day 2 of my social media detox. Things are ever so slightly starting to shift. I'm starting to be more aware of what it's like to be bored. And like I was saying, the hardest part so far of today, and it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The hardest part of today was just trying to find something to do, something that was stimulating, that would benefit me. So here I am talking to y'all, recording a video. I got other videos I need to edit, so some unboxings that I've done. Yeah, so I'm doing that today to fill my time. So at least I'm doing something productive with my time. I've spent so many hours, just like I'm sure you have too, of scrolling over the past few years, several years, probably ever since really 2020 happened. And you know what I'm referring to in 2020. Can't believe that was 5 years ago. And now that I've deleted the apps off my phones and my tablets, I'm starting to realize how much of my days was consumed by scrolling at that. It's kind of hard to wrap my head around the amount of time that I've given up to social media. And it really hasn't benefited me much. It's like I mentioned yesterday, it's made me compare my behind the scenes, so my not so perfect life, to everybody's presented perfect life. And that wasn't fair to me, that wasn't fair to my kids, that wasn't fair to my wife. Because there was a lot of times that I was really unhappy because we weren't able to go and do what everybody else was doing. But here's the thing, this is only day 2. So the past day and a half, really, it's been nice. Without all that noise in my head, I've been able to come up with ideas for videos, stuff that I actually really want to do, that I enjoy doing. And as yesterday progressed and today it's even a little bit better, but I haven't felt anxious. I wasn't overstimulated. I've actually picked up books and started reading a book. I haven't read a book I don't even remember the last time I read a book. It was the first time in a long time that I've actually just enjoyed the silence. Now, I'm sure you know, or you can relate to what I'm saying. All the nonsense that we put into our brain and how overstimulated we are because of social media and always being on the go. Now, I know it's kind of odd that I'm creating videos for YouTube over social media, but I don't really think YouTube is social media like TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. And I've really got into people vlogging. I actually have a couple vlogs that I've done. That's what I spend most of my time watching. If I'm watching TV or watching it on my phone or whatever it is, because you can connect with people that are vlogging. I've got kind of burnt out on the unboxings and the tech reviews and all of that stuff. There's a time and place for that, and I'm glad that people still create that type of content. But I'm leaning more towards the vloggers, the everyday people. The people that I'm following, they don't have a million subscribers. They're just starting their channel just like I'm starting my channel. Louis, and I'm going to butcher his last name, so excuse me for this. Hermosillo, Chris Meets Chris Brown Vlogs, I believe. Chat Vlogs is another good one. It's Barry D. There's so many that I've found from getting into vlogging and the DJI cameras. They all use the DJI cameras, and I have them too, and I use them. and I'm really enjoying that type of content here lately. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have missed social media a little bit. You know, the quick dopamine hits that you get from getting on there and seeing one of your favorite creators, new content. I've missed the creative inspirations that I used to get from watching my favorite content creators. And there is a quick rush from seeing something new every 15 seconds, and I think that is destroying our attention span. I've definitely noticed how addicted I've become to that instant gratification. You know, now I'm left with the question is, like I said, I think I mentioned it in yesterday's vlog, looking back at my screen time, I was about 6 hours average on my phone a day. So what am I going to do to fill that time? Well, this is one of the projects I'm doing, is documenting my social media detox, and I'm going to get into vlogging. I still have a Christmas video that I shot of my family that I haven't edited. Why? I was so busy on social media, or I was too busy to do stuff I wanted to do because of social media. So maybe this detox is not necessarily about deleting apps, but maybe it's about trying to find ways to not be overstimulated constantly. So day 2 is done. I'm still here. I'm still standing. It hasn't killed me. I'm a little bored, a little bit more inspired to continue this, to see how day 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 make me feel. Then I'm going to step back. I'm going to reevaluate what I want out of this. I might continue with no social media. I might bring one of them back until I start falling back into that cycle again, or I might just leave them off my devices altogether, because past day and a half I really probably have not missed anything, nothing groundbreaking at least, but I am a whole lot more aware of the amount of time that I've wasted in the past 6 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. So if you've ever thought about taking a break from social media, I promise you it's uncomfortable. Like I said, in the past day and a half, it's been eye-opening. So let me know down in the comments below, what would you do with an extra 6 hours a day? What goal, what dream could you actually pursue and probably achieve? So I'll see you tomorrow.